happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. Oh, you guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to see this one, as we're now witnessing the hunter become the hunted. In this newest update, we got New York Attorney General Letitia James being caught in a massive financial scam, y'all. I'm excited to get to this one, so we're gonna hop straight into it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we get into it, you guys hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Why do I have this emotion in my voice, y'all? Because first of all, take a look at this tweet. This is from a video that we made about 2 weeks ago at this point. And Donald Trump allies, they were at that time, they were kind of hinting that maybe there was some dirt on Letitia James, okay? So you can see on this tweet that the tweet is saying, this is by Laura Loomer. She says, I have very damaging receipts on Letitia James, much more than what I posted last year, which was shared by the president. Very powerful people would be able to do massive damage with these receipts in their hands. Those powerful people have my number. They should call me. All right, so that's what Laura Loomer posted. Now look at this post from Sam E. Antar. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. This just hit X like 15 minutes ago, y'all. So you know your boy is working. I'm on here. I'm monitoring to bring this to you first. New investigation alert. We've uncovered a decade-long pattern of financial misreporting by New York Attorney General Letitia James. Despite her $355 million judgment against Trump for misleading financial statements, our findings reveal troubling transparency issues in her own disclosures. And then there is a link to an article. Here are some key points. I'm going to read these key points, and I'm also going to link to all this in the description so you can take a look at it on your own. Here are the key points. Repeat offender. According to this tweet, over the past decade, James has repeatedly failed to disclose critical financial information, including hidden mortgages and rental income. Hidden mortgages. James, according to this tweet, failed to disclose $109,600, a mortgage for that amount on her Norfolk VA property, despite legal requirements. Inconsistent reporting. Her 2023 disclosure lists 2 new mortgages on Virginia property totaling up to $400,000 with no public records to support them. Rental income disparities. Initially reported rental income from the Norfolk property has vanished, raising questions about unreported income. Brooklyn property issues. Similar issues were found with her Brooklyn property, where she failed to disclose rental income for years. Undisclosed rental income. Cranes revealed James failed to disclose rental income from her Brooklyn brownstone despite collecting, quote, tens of thousands of dollars every year from tenants. Over-leveraged financing. The Norfolk property is over-leveraged with mortgages totaling up to $509,600 against a property valued at most $187,300. And then double standards. James's actions suggest one standard for others and a different one for herself, undermining public trust.
Exactly. This is the kettle calling the pot black. I mean, you got to really think about it. She's been saying that no one's above the law. She's been coming after Donald Trump about saying that he's misleading, or his financial statements are misleading, or he's lying in his financial statements as far as the valuing of Mar-a-Lago. I mean, come on, y'all. Then we come to find out there is all kinds of inconsistencies. It looks like she's running some tax evasion scheme on her properties, rental income she's not reporting. Guys, she's caught red-handed. It's always like that too. You know, she's throwing stones in a glass house. She lives in a glass house throwing stones, and now guess what? It's coming back to bite her.
And a different one for herself, undermining public trust. Okay? Now, y'all, and then there is this this graphic here that you can see as it relates to the reported value versus the mortgages on the Virginia property. So this tweet also links out to an article, which I will post in the description of this video. What I want to do, y'all, I want to play something so that I can just provide context for this whole thing. Let's take a look at what Letitia James said about Donald Trump not too long ago.
Mr. Trump's comments were offensive, they were baseless, they were void of any facts and or any evidence. What they were comments that unfortunately fomented violence, and comments that I would describe as race baiting, and comments, unfortunately, that appeals to the bottom of our humanity. This case was brought simply because it was a case where individuals have engaged in a pattern and practice of fraud. And I will not sit idly by and allow anyone to subvert the law. And lastly, I will not be bullied. And so Mr. Trump is no
Talking about a bully, you won't be bullied, guys. And let's all, I want to draw you guys back to remembering there was no victims in this case. He's an attorney general supposed to be defending the defenseless, and there was no victims in this case. This is a bookkeeping bookkeeping error, and had nothing to do with Donald Trump. But yet she was trying to come after this guy. She's talking about bullying. She tried to come after and say, hey, if you can't pay your debt, you know, the $350, almost $400 million, guess what? We'll just take Trump Tower. That's fine. We'll seize Trump Tower and then we'll call it even. I mean, like, come on. This is the same lady that campaigned on the name of getting Donald Trump. That was her claim to fame, was Donald Trump's name, and being able to come after him and take him down as attorney general is the only way she was elected. And no one's a bully here. She hasn't been a victim. All of a sudden, now that her crimes are coming out, guess what? Now she's the victim of it all. Give it up, please. Give it a break. We don't want to hear it. Save that for the judge.
Lastly, I will not be bullied. And so Mr. Trump is no longer here. The Donald Trump show is over. This was nothing more than a political stunt, a fundraising stop. And now we can continue to go forward with our trial, and we are confident that justice will be served. Thank you all for coming.
So you can see from that, Letitia James, she minced no words. She went right at Donald Trump and she called him a fraudster. She was personally involved in prosecuting him or going after him for financial crimes. And now here we have this X account that is dropping alleged details, y'all. Now we have to say this is all alleged at this point, but we have this X account that is dropping these alleged details of what appears to be some kind of financial evasion on Letitia James's part. I mean, that's what the X account is claiming. Of course, we haven't seen all of the details about this, so I definitely want y'all to know that I'm not jumping to any conclusions. Now, I guess we need to ask ourselves the question, if this were to be proven true, right? If these things were to be correct or factual, would Letitia James be in any trouble, and would this cause her massive damage?
Yo, there we have it, guys. Would love to definitely see some sort of accountability there. Hold her to it. Letitia James has been preaching that point that no one is above the law, alongside all these folks on the left, constantly reminding us of it during Donald Trump's legal trouble, you know, the mountains that he had to overcome through those political witch hunts. It's time that they finally face the music, and I'm not surprised that behind the scenes she has some illegitimacy. I mean, you gotta think, most of the time these loonies on the left always got something going on. They're so quick to point the finger when they've got all that dirt going on in the house. Look at what's going on. Sunny host and that ABC The View host, aka The Spew, they get up there every single day, trashing, slamming folks, calling folks out, and they're doing the same exact thing. We've seen the insurance fraud that her husband was conducting. It sounds like she's in on it as well. We've seen that district attorney over in Fulton County, Georgia, Fannie Willis, the same exact situation behind the scenes. She had some, I guess it was a relationship, a love triangle with the same guy that she appointed to prosecute or help her prosecute Donald Trump, which tangled things up even further. And then we've seen that she was misusing her office in order to take these lavish trips with Loverboy. I mean, come on, does it really truly surprise you guys that Letitia James, that corrupt, crooked attorney general that campaigned on the name of getting Donald Trump, tried to rise to fame on his name, is doing some crooked things behind the scenes? Not at all, y'all. I'm excited to see what comes of this. Hopefully we finally see her being held accountable for her actions. It seems like they always somehow get off, but guys, definitely hop in the comment section. You guys let me know your thoughts of what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one.